Hey, what up? Good morning, everybody. Cheers. I was just sitting here going through some coins, and I thought, well, hell, I might as well show y'all what I've been looking at. Got this pretty cool $10 Jamaican coin. Jamaican me crazy. Look how shiny and reflective it is. I would have thought Jamaican coins would have been black. The Bahamas. The Bahamas is cool. It's got a little pineapple on it. I wonder if that means that this is all you need to buy a pineapple in the Bahamas. It'd be pretty damn cool. In 1940. That's pretty cool. Well, 1968 Netherland dime. That's pretty cool. That is pretty dang on cool. I want to see where this coin comes from. I'm gonna look it up. This is my paper. All right. Now we got this. We will sit there and all right. Now we need to go the googly googlies. Finland. Tassavalta. Finland. It's got the little Celtic knot thing. Hey, what up? Tabrick Blocks. Wow, that's a crazy name. Hello. What are you blocking, man? You're row blocking? He's blocking the rows, bro. I'm just checking out some coins, man. You ain't missing nothing. Another Italian coin. Italy. Italy. I don't know where this one is from. Oh, you son of a gun. Which coins? Pennies? No, no. Coins from all around the world, all kind of different denominations. Like this little guy. Netherlands, 10 cents. Jamaica, $10. That's a $10 Jamaican coin. Which translates to probably like $1.64 or something like that in America. Maybe even 75 cents. I don't know. Doucheland. Doucheland. This is where douching was invented. A pennig. A finnig. A Deutschmark. Here's another one from Finland. Yes. Yes, I could swap your money into Kuwait money. But I mean, what I would have to do, because I mean, it's really more of a collection. So you'd get me like, yeah, say $5,000 American, right? And I would in turn find you 3 of my fanciest Kuwaiti coins and just hand them to you. And I would just be giving you the coins, just like you were giving me the money, right? Scores! We both win. No, I would never do that. Look at the size of this one. I like tiny coins. But the cooler thing about tiny coins, you see, look. Now check this out. It looks like it's 2 coins together. What in the hell? Those are some of my favorites. They sandwich 2 coins up. And if I'm correct, I think this is Mexico. Good morning, Teapot. Mexico. I don't know what this thing is worth. Oh, shit. 10 cents. 10 freaking cents. 10 Mexican cents. Which equals like, hell, not even a penny. You were the first one in the stream. You were the first one in the stream. You should definitely get a prize. You should get a prize. Let's see. I'll send you one of these coins. You probably don't want one of these damn coins. Never mind. I guess I'll just keep them all myself. This one's from like Israel or something. But I can't read what it says. And my magnifying glass thing is out of batteries. Son of a bitch. But I can plug it in right here. Melted you, son of a bitch. Cookie. I like cookies. All right. Kurus. Oh, it's Turkey. Turkey's got the Kurus, right? Yeah, that's Turkey. Don't they can spam emojis if they truly want to, but nobody will like them. But if it makes them happy, I'm only want people to be happy. Y'all can spam, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, and I won't care. It doesn't. Y'all don't bother me too much. Too much. I'm not saying that y'all don't bother me at all, but y'all don't bother me too much. Bother me. I need the front full of bother me. Oh, don't bother my front. I think this one's from Poland. Grossi. 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 Angad touching 74. What do you do? Ah, grosh. I was thinking it, but I didn't want to say it. All right. There's got to be one cool one here that y'all have never seen before. All right. Let's find out where the frick Helvetica is. What is Helvetica? Helvetica. Swiss coin. Grosch. All right. Deutschland. Belgium. You used to live in Greece? What up, MS? Oh, MS Studios, MS Studois, Mrs. Studois, M Studios, Stud OEs. You're crashing. Is it late for you? You going to sleep? Or are you getting angry? Here's another 1 penny. I forget where's the 1 pennies from. A 1988 1 penny. In your country, it's nighttime. They say the nighttime is the right time, so I guess this is the right time for you? Where do I get the coins? Well, this coin, for example, this coin came from Germany. It was probably back in 1999 or so, and I took a little trip. The year might be on here. Hold on a sec. Let's see if the year is on here. 1991. Maybe it was 1991. And anyway, we go over there to Germany. And I go visit my friend Pascal. Oh, Pascal was a good dude. Now this guy, you look at him and you think, oh, he's just a regular old black dude. But he wasn't. He was a German black dude. He was so cool. He might be watching this right now. Pascal, if you're watching this, you were so cool, man. I still got that coin. I still got it. Let's see. Uh, I got this one the same time. Pascal gave me this one as well. He stuck it up his asshole first. I was like, you son of a bitch. I had to pull it out. Good night. Good night. Maggie, cheers. You have a great night. Sleep well. A 1 penny. This one is from Guatemala. I didn't even know Guatemala had money. Well, thank you very much, Fiddle Boy. I love you too. Oh, you must be. You ever work with a squirrel skin cape? I kind of recognize your profile picture. I'm trying to remember who you are. Foggy morning this morning. The excellent Norman Manley, or Manley, national hero of Jamaica. What? What? This is a $5 Jamaican coin. Here's a $5 Jamaican coin. And here's a $10 Jamaican coin. What would you rather have? Which one would you prefer? I think these are mine. Shit, look at this. 20. Here's 20 Jamaican dollars. 25 Jamaican dollars. 26, 27, 28 Jamaican dollars. No, me? I don't think so. Where are you getting these numbers from? Where are you getting these numbers from, man? I've got that many friends. I've got that many friends, people that I know and hang out with sometimes. But I don't know, man. I don't even friggin' know anymore about that one. Turkey coins. Turkey coins. You want to see? For my channel, I could. There's a possibility. I'm not gonna say it's a strong possibility, but there's a weakened chance. It only lasts for the weekend, though. Is that Russia? think that's Russia. That's a beautiful looking coin. Let's take a look at it under the loop. Take a look at this guy. Which you'll see here is a two-headed eagle. The eagle is always safe because nothing can take down the head of the eagle. You know, people attack the wings of the eagle. But look, a two-headed eagle. What does that represent? And there's somebody riding a horse. Oh my God, that's so gorgeous. Starry Moonlight, hello, I do remember you. Oh my goodness, Starry Moonlight. I'm sitting here checking out some coins. I wasn't expecting to see a name like that coming here. I hope you had a great day yesterday, a great night last night. I hope you're having a great night today. These are my people. This is my land. This is from Switzerland. This coin, I spent a lot of its life chilling in Switzerland. And then I went over there to go to the bank. And I was like, what in the hell? I think you'll be coming with me. $5 gramos. 5 centavos. I don't know where this is from, but it's gotta be from a place. Dominican Republic. You have to earn. Ah. You want to say hi to Dead Kitty? You need to say hi to Dead Kitty? If you say hi to Dead Kitty, I will tell the kitty you said hi. Dead Kitty, you got a greeting. I saw it happen. It was so fresh. I was like, what in the hell? This is an Ecuadorian coin. Have I kicked out Charlie number 2? Hell no, I ain't kicked out Charlie number 2. Matter of fact, I put Charlie number 2 and Charlie number 3 back in their respective homes. Let's take a look at old Charlie number 2. Charlie number 2. Good Lord, I'm tripping on my cord. I grabbed Charlie number 2 and Charlie number 3. Holy shit, these coins are gonna trip me. Where's TK? I don't know. We almost see him generally at 420. Look. Oh my God, Charlie number 2 is just chilling. You ever seen a mummified frog? This frog has more character than you can imagine. What made this frog die in this exact position? What was he doing when he passed away? It looked like he was engaging. He was engaging in something. He might have been giving a speech, lecturing at college. He might have been rocking a guitar, or he could have been the front man singing in a band. I love this little guy. Yeah, I ain't never seen nothing quite like this. Look at this. What makes what makes this happen to a frog? And look how long his legs are. What in the hell? Have a great day. Is that not amazing? Look at his hands open like he's grabbing it. What is he doing? It wasn't long ago, probably like 6 months ago, this frog was just chilling, doing frog things, looking for a little bite to eat. And then all of a sudden, something happened. What happened? We don't know exactly. Oh, I had it backwards. It was Charlie number. This is Charlie number 2. The other one's Charlie number 3. I'm sorry I called you by the wrong name, Charlie. At least I got the Charlie right. If y'all have any mummified creatures that you can send me to add to my collection, go for it, man. I think they're amazing. Amazing. By the way, I'm so sorry I couldn't come to the live earlier. That's totally fine. Some people spend their whole lives not coming to the live stream. So it's like that you showed up just lets me know that you care. It just lets me know. This is my land. You was waiting in YouTube for 6 hours just to come here? Just waiting, hoping to see me, my pretty smiling face. Huh. Or my mutated grotesque features, whichever you prefer.
I got permission to use my metal detector and see what people might have lost around this 200-year-old well. As soon as I started searching, I managed to find the remnants of a toy.
Wow. You went to go play Minecraft for a few hours and I missed your life. You couldn't be the first one in your life. Oh, it's okay. Minecraft always comes first. Minecraft before melting. That's what Mother always said. Try doing cooking stuff. Have you ever seen any cooking stuff? You should have seen last night what I made. I made the best spaghetti sauce you ever see in your life. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not the best, but it's up there probably with the top 3 sauces. It was so delicious. So delicious. Yummy, yummy, yummy. It's that great gravy. I ate it, no heartburn. I don't know if the camera will appreciate it. That is a fantastic, fantastic sauce. They call me a sauce boss. And it's not because I'm a boss, because I don't technically have a job, but I do like the sauces. They call me Mr. Stan. These are my people. This is my pan. My herbs. My herbs have been disgruntled and I'm gruntled everyone. Because my herbs have been disgruntled and they're gruntled on the floor. My proofs on the internet. Afro man will bring it to ya. Afro man is gonna screw ya. Looking for my things and stuff. I can't remember where it be. So it's so tough. It's so tough to be me. Living in the land of the free. Said I found my thing I had lost. Look for it. Hey, you, pretty titty gangbang, pretty titty gangbang, we love you. Chocolate milk challenge. Oh my goodness. Listen, have you ever tried chocolate buttermilk? I've never tried it before, but we'll try it on a live stream if you want to. I can take and manufacture it, cook it on up. Now we just hit this little guy here. Deep, deep. All right, let's see what's up here. We're gonna take and click this little button right here. Give it a little, make it glow a little bit. Ooh, we'll make that thing glow a little bit. Dean P, how in the heck are you doing, Dean? I haven't seen Dean P in a long time. I mean, not you, but there was another D I used to watch P. Oh, Dean P. He ain't the first Dean to P. And he damn sure won't be the last. All right, we're just going to drop this in here. Oh, snap. You think you like burritos more? I like, golly. I like burritos. I mean, it's not just like, I love burritos. But I think I want to marry Chinese food. So Chinese food would be my wife, and burritos would be my lover. What if you made a burrito with Chinese food? I would totally. That sounds like a melting move. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna eat that for lunch today. Holy moly, guacamole! I'm glad I got a little closer, man. My eyes are getting bad. I thought it said a California burrito with feces in it, and I said, but I see now. Oh, a trifecta. Let's see what we would do. A Mexican burrito. We're going to have a Mexican Chinese burrito. We would have to have some beans in it and cilantro, a little bit of lime, maybe some avocado, and then we're going to have some beef and broccoli, and beef and chicken and broccoli, and some Kung Pao chicken. No, fuck all that shit. We're changing it up. We're going straight to the poo-poo platter. We're going to take the poo-poo platter, and we're going to take and just dump the whole poo-poo platter out onto the tortilla, and then we're going to take and put probably about, I don't know. Do they have to be jumping beans to be Mexican? I don't think I want jumping beans. Might cause some kind of indigestion. We need beans that sit still, but we'll have Mexican beans in there, and we'll put some cilantro and some lime in there. Holy cow. And we'll change the name to the Caca Platter Burrito. Got it. Nailed it. Well, we'll just add a little more lime to it. Weep, weep. You like that? It went from being a poo-poo platter to a caca platter burrito. Let's eat Chinese food. Listen, we can't eat Chinese food at the same time. Somebody's going to have to take a shit soon. And you know what they say? Two's company, three's a crowd. Unless you're playing battleships. Can you play battleships with 3 people? A 3-pound burrito of delight. Did you know I did the Del Diablo challenge? This is one of the world's largest burritos. It was over 5 pounds of burrito. It had a gallon of salsa on it. It had a half a pound of cream cheese, of sour cream, I mean to say. What the hell? How can... I almost finished it. I almost completed the challenge. Nobody else had completed the challenge, and I don't think anybody got as close to me. So they went ahead and gave me the fucking shirt anyway. I survived the Del Diablo fucking challenge from the Corona restaurant. Freaking right. Hey, I also did the what's it called? Is it called the Big Texan? Anyway, I did that 72-ounce steak challenge in Amarillo, Texas. Oh my goodness. 72 ounce, that's over 5 pounds. You have to eat the steak. You have to eat 3 fried shrimp, a roll, and a salad, and a baked potato. I ate it all, son. Y'all can go watch it. Yeah, I used to have the video on my old channel, but they still got the video on the fucking I think it's the Big Texan. I think the name of it, the restaurant. But anyway, it's out there. You can watch its live stream. I enjoy competitive eating on an occasion. I just plain love food. Who doesn't? Who doesn't love food? I like old food. I like new food. If you don't love food, then you're a crackhead or meth head. Either one of them, they don't really care for food that much. But if you like food too much, then you're a foodie. Fuck. I'm addicted to it, man. I can't help. You got buttermilk chocolate? Say what? Chocolate buttermilk? Oh my God. Let's take a look at what I got. All right. We got the buttermilk. This ain't like that half buttermilk all these other homosexuals we're getting. This is the straight up whole buttermilk right off of the prairie. And here we got 5 simple ingredients. 5 simple ingredients in this wonderful Hershey's chocolate syrup. Simply 5 ingredients. They've taken out the high fructose corn syrup. They've taken out the potassium sorbate. They've taken out the xanthan gum. They've taken out the mono and diglycerides. Oh, that's a win right there. They've taken out polysorbate 60. You couldn't. They really did. And they always said we needed that in here. I guess they were fucking wrong. Holy moly. Look. Somebody must have got in trouble. What in the hell? Man, I tell you what. And you know what it does, right? The mono and polytriglycerides or diglycerides, they make you get fat. That's all they really do. They just stuck it in here. You know, actually, we don't really need that, guys. We don't really need that in there. Anyway, I don't know if y'all have tried the new one out or not. I've not tried it yet, but I want to try it. I could try it with buttermilk. Whoo, Lord, though, man. What if I don't like the buttermilk? Ruin my chocolate. And a man like me, who ain't got much, can't be wasting the fucking supplies, man. But see, this is what I'm worried about. Buttermilk being gross by itself. But it's not going to be by itself. It's going to be with chocolate. But it's still going to be by itself. Man, I don't like this kind. I don't know what to do. There's got to be an answer. You ever made chocolate buttermilk biscuits, though? Bam, son. I think I got an idea. I just got a plan. What in the hell? Ain't nobody does things like I cook the most amazing meals you've ever seen. Why? Because I'm an adventurer, an explorer of the kitchen, a wanderer of the cabinets. Yeah, come on now. You're losing your mind. You're losing your mind. The buttermilk is yuck, or the chocolate buttermilk biscuits? I don't know what we should do. This ain't got no GMO in it. And this one's full of GMO in it. This product contains genetically modified organisms. What? If you talk shit about life, are you biodegradable? I've been known to degrade some people, but I've always done it in an organic way. I'm very biodegradable. On the 5th day, the Lord said, no. No, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. Uh, let's take a look. We shall find out soon. Oh my god. I lost my glasses. All right, let's take a look exactly what it says, and let's talk about the Bible for a second too. Uh, I find something to be very interesting. I don't know how many people have ever thought about this or brought this up, but I'm going to bring this up. All right. When God began creating the heavens and the earth was at first a shapeless, chaotic mass, with the Spirit of God brooding over the dark vapors. So the earth, before God, when God began creating the heavens and the earth was a shapeless, chaotic mass. All right. So I guess think maybe Big Bang and things coming together, the planet going together. uh, with the Spirit of God brooding over the dark vapors. Now, out of all the things in the universe, he was brooding over this one, just the earth. Interesting. Then God said, "Let there be light," and light appeared. Now, get this. This is where it gets kind of crazy. This is where it gets kind of crazy. Now, Methuselah is a very old sun. If you've never looked at the sun Methuselah, go research and see what Methuselah is. Not the old dude in the Bible, but one of the oldest suns to ever have existed. One of the first things that ever was created in the universe. It still shines its light. It still glows today. Check it out. Check it out. So, you don't necessarily have to have the sun to have light. There's other suns, there's other stars. Um, but now you've got light. Notice you don't have a sun yet. The sun has not been made. The sun has not been made. And light appeared. And God was pleased with it and divided the light from darkness. So he had light and he had darkness. And he made a division. He let it shine for a while, and then there was darkness again. He called the light daytime and the darkness nighttime. Together they formed the first day. All right. Boom. Then God said, let the vapors separate to form the sky above and the oceans below. So God made the sky, dividing the vapors above from the waters below. This all happened on the second day. Realize there's no sun created yet, and now you've got day and night. We don't have the sun. We don't even have the sun. And guess what else? Water was always here. He just gathered the waters and separated the waters. This is interesting. What is water made of? Hydrogen. Very interesting. What is our planet mostly made of? Fascinating stuff. All right. Then God said, let the water beneath the sky be gathered into oceans so that dry land will emerge. You take the water and you gather it into oceans so that dry land will emerge. Seems to me if you gather the water together, it's going to make it flood. The water's going to rise up high. You gather the water. How is land going to appear? We gathered the water. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting stuff. I find it fascinating. You know, there's other translations and it's put differently in some places. But now this is the basic timeline. All right. So now get this. And then God named the dry land earth and the water seas. And God was pleased. And he said, let the earth bust forth with every sort of grass and seed-bearing plant and fruit trees with seeds inside the fruit. So the seeds produced the kinds of plants and fruits they came from. And so it was. And God was pleased. And this was all on the third day. There's still not a sun. The moons haven't been created. And you've got days and nights. And you've got plants and fruits on the earth. Now this is where the real miracle is. Because mind blowed. Mind fucking blowed here. But check it out. We're jumping ahead of ourselves a little bit. Check it out. Then God said, let there be bright lights in the sky to give light to the earth and identify the day and night, so they shall bring about the seasons on the earth and mark the days and years. And so it was, for God made two huge lights, the sun and the moon, to shine down upon the earth. The larger one, the sun, to preside over the day, and the smaller one, the moon, to preside through the night. He also made the stars. Now, you see, the real miracle was, how in the hell do you have days and nights? He did all this now on this was the fourth day. This is the fourth day. And he's already, wait a second, how do you have days if you don't even have the sun? If you don't have the sun, we know how days are measured. What in the hell? I need to go and rewrite this book. They messed up. They weren't thinking logically. They didn't have, they had a good idea and a good solid grasp on it. And then they dropped the fucking ball big time. This all happened on the fourth day. On the fourth day. You got to realize he's not saying there's other stars around. On the fourth day, he made the sun, the moon, and the stars. But you got days. Now, maybe those days they talk about, maybe those days, God days, maybe not be like human days. And there might be trillions or millions of years in between a God day. Maybe. All right. Now, then God said, let the waters teem with fish and other life, and let the skies be filled with birds of every kind. So God created the great sea creatures and every sort of fish and every kind of bird. And God looked at them with pleasure and blessed them. Uh, Multiply and stock the oceans, he told them. And to the birds he said, let your numbers increase. Fill the earth. And that was the end of the fifth day. So he made fish and he made birds. Fish and birds first. And then on the on the sixth day, he said, let the earth bring forth every kind of animal, cattle and reptiles and wildlife of every kind. And so it was, God made all sorts of wild animals and cattle and reptiles, and God was pleased with what he had done. Okay. On the same day, God created all the animals. This is the sixth day. God created man. God created man. So, I believe your original statement had something to do with on the fifth day. No, man wasn't even here on the fifth day. It was the sixth day, and it was the end of the sixth day. On second thought, let's make man too. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be man days. We know the earth is 4.8 billion years old or something like that. There's long time that passes. And he kicked back on the seventh day. Yes, he did that. Exactly that. Now, was the seventh day Sunday? Was it Saturday? God said, keep Saturday, the Sabbath, holy. So Sunday would actually be the first day of the week, correct? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We got it all backwards. And one of the commandments in the Bible, well, it's not this Bible, in the Ethiopian Bible, one of the commandments is to keep time proper. And it gave you specific ways of measuring time. And guess what? We don't use the calendar. We use the Roman calendar instead. Oh, we're breaking God's rules already off the bat. What in the hell? It's fascinating. I find it all truly very fascinating. Then Adam, God's first man, had sexual intercourse with his wife, Eve. And she conceived and gave birth to a son. You know what his name was? Cain, like a boss. They paganized everything. They changed everything up. They wanted a religion that would unify a world. They wanted a global religion. Christ wanted a religion, or saying that would unify people. You ever wondered why they took out certain books? Why did these councils remove the Book of Enoch and the Book of Jubilees? Because motherfuckers can't make money if you do what it says in those books. Every 40 years, everybody gets forgiven of all their debt. Every 40 years, the land goes back to original ownership. In other words, you and your family, y'all have a piece of land. And over the course of 40 years, your grandson or something sells off a portion of it. They sell it because they need some money and blah, blah, blah. And other people move in, do the thing. Well, every 40 years, boom, the original family gets it back. Everything starts back over. Reset. Pretty interesting. Pretty damn interesting, if you ask me. So now, here's something to think about too. You see these names in the Bible, and there's a long time that transpires between these things. But did you know that Adam was alive at the same time Methuselah was alive? Methuselah would have met Adam before Adam died. That's pretty fascinating. That's pretty fascinating. And so Adam's son Seth so many kids eventually goes down to Enoch, Methuselah, maybe Lamech, and then Noah. Now, Noah, as fascinating as this may appear, Noah was alive at the same time Abraham was alive. Abraham was born when between 2 and 50 years. Depends on the sources. Between about 2 and 50 years before Noah died. So Abraham of Ur, the Chaldees, in Mesopotamia, who left that mess, wandered around, created the 12 tribes of Israel, pretty much. Then you get Moses, I think 175 years later or something like that. It's not that very far away. If you look at it, you add the years up and stuff, 6,000 years or something like that. I don't know. I find it all fascinating. Because we look at lands and ruins like over in Turkey. Göbekli Tepe. What's it called? Göbekli Tepe. Now go check out that. Now that's one of the oldest structures known. And if you read the Bible, when Noah landed the ark, he made a temple. Go look at all the animals that adorn Göbekli Tepe. I believe that was the temple that Noah would have built. I just wish I knew, like, when was the construction of the Great Pyramid? Was it before or after the flood? If the pyramid was built after the flood, then man would have had to make it. But if the pyramid was built before the flood, well, then most definitely giants, Nephilim, could have helped create it. Noah's Ark in Turkey. It has been said there are evidence of a big ark in Turkey, and this is close to the region where the ark would have landed. I believe Mount Ararat is in Turkey, right? Is that where that's at? And that's where the ark landed. Where did the ark land? It came to rest on the mountains of Ararat in modern day eastern Turkey. And it wouldn't have been a specific peak. That would have been what they call the whole mountain range. Is Mount Ararat. Um, Ararat, uh, Urartu, in the ancient kingdom of Urartu. While many expeditions have searched the region, there is no definitive scientific evidence that the ark has been found. No archaeological. The hybrids built it. The hybrids would be the Nephilim you're referring to, right? The giants. The pyramids were long before Noah. The pyramids were before Noah and the ark. Let's Google it. Whether the pyramids were built before Noah's flood is a subject of debate between traditional secular archaeology and biblical young era creationist chronologies. Chronologies. It's hard to read without my glasses. Fuck. Letters be moving and shit. Most Egyptologists date the Great Pyramid to roughly 2550 to 2600 BC, which is before many traditional biblical timelines for the flood, creating a conflict. Egyptologists hold the pyramids were built over several centuries, with the major Giza pyramids completed roughly 4,500 years ago, placing them comfortably before the time of Moses and well within the early Bronze Age. A lot of Christians believe that it was created after the flood, though. Or, it's hard to say. If you look at the science behind it, the science says they were completed. They were completed about 4,500 years ago or so. But it also states that most likely it took centuries for the completion of the pyramids, hundreds of years. So maybe that 4,500 years turns to, if you say 500 years, then you will say 5,000 years. Right? Now, isn't that fascinating? Let's go back. Let's go back to the very beginning. I'm still pondering this. I'm still pondering this. How you can have days and there not be a sun. If you don't have the sun, the moon, and the stars, what is your mode of counting days? All very interesting things. It follows a timeline, but it doesn't follow the timeline. I mean, they say that everything started in the oceans. And if you look at evolution, which I don't think evolution is an argument against God or anything. It's just how things work, you know? What the fuck? Do you think that the car designer just draws a car and then you just hop into it and drive off? Just a fucking process of building stuff. You know what I mean? It doesn't start off as a car. It starts off, you got wheels and bolts and nuts and frames and engines and a bunch of millions of different pieces. They all got to be fit together. If they're not fit together perfectly, it won't work. It won't. It just won't work. It has to be a designer. It has to be a design, and the design has to be realized. What good did Christians do for common people? I don't understand the basis or the context of the question. What? I don't know. The beginning was good, the end is good. I think you're right. God said it was good. It's all going to be good. And the beginning was nothing. Read Darwin. That's, to me, that's, you're asking me to suspend logic and reason now and say, you want to say, believe one crazy thing versus another crazy thing. And you're saying which one I have to pick. You're saying pick the one where nothing, there was absolutely nothing, and from nothing came something. And not just something, but a freaking vast, massive something that's still expanding, still growing. And that come from nothing. Nothing interacted with nothing, made it explode, boom, boom, boom. And then out of this nothingness, randomly, things came together to create life. And that mutated and mated and exchanged and blossomed into everything that we see. And I say, by design. By design. Look at the eyeball, a human eye. For the eyeball to work, how the eyeball works, it's not a fluke. It has to be so precise. It had to be so freaking precise. You just random, without blueprints, without a thought, it just popped into being like that. I can't hardly believe that. There has to be a designer. You know, to fully can we fully understand a designer? Probably not. Probably never. We can try to. We can go down avenues like, religions and whatnot, and try to better understand the creator in hopes maybe to better understand ourselves. The Something from Nothing Club. This has no bearing on anything. This, I don't understand the argument that you're trying to make. So are you saying that because of Rome negates the life and the death and the acts of Christ? Because Rome rewrites history and changes things up a little bit, we use that fact to discount thousands of years of prophecy that come to fulfillment with Christ. Read the book of Enoch. Read the book of Enoch and see who was there with God. Long before Jesus was on earth, Jesus was in heaven with God. This is all documented, and some wonderful, wonderful tales. You think I have an IQ above 180? I don't. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not sure. What's an IQ supposed to be? There has to be something. There has to be something. What that something is, I don't know. I call that something source. Source, the source of all creation. All creation. Spirits. That's not true. That is not true. Yeah, that's absolutely not true. Go check it out. Several stories were written after Jesus, but no, there are plenty stories that are old enough to have been written by people that were alive when Jesus is alive. There were people that documented eyewitness testimony, and then we have outside sources to acknowledge it, like people that want to say Jesus the man. If you don't want to claim his divinity, whatever, that's on you. But if you want to say Jesus didn't exist, that's pretty crazy. That's me. I find that fascinating. We can go back in the Bible and read all these places and hear all these tales of these battles. And history really doesn't have no sign of it. We don't know. But if we go and look, guess what we find? We always find, wow, there's something right here where it said there's evidence of this battle happening right here. That's validation. That's verification. I don't know, man. It stems from something really old. You know, the Epic of Gilgamesh has a lot of it's got your flood in it, it's got everything. It's probably what a lot of the Bible, the Old Testament at least, was taken from. You had Josephus, along with many others. And you can contend that he was a man very much like Gandhi. All right. So this is how I like to try to explain it. Here you've got Rome, and Rome is a freaking crazy giant world leader. And Rome was in Judea, okay? And they were ruling over Judea. And think how Britain was ruling over India. Gandhi knew he wasn't going to be able to take on the might of Britain. So he had to have a non-violent revolution. We just can't shop, dress. We ain't going to use their styles. We ain't going to use nothing to do with them, and they'll leave us alone. And that's exactly what happened. And so Gandhi had in a very peaceful way, he overcome the British occupation of India. Jesus, on the other hand, didn't. He wanted to. That's what he was trying. His goal, his mission, what he was trying to do was have a peaceful revolution to break the Roman occupancy of Judea. But he got murdered. He has to be who he claimed, or he is evil. Autocorrect shucks. You've got, check this out. The Qumran scrolls, the Qumran scrolls, famously known as the Dead Sea Scrolls, are approximately 2 to 2300 years old, generally dating from the 3rd century BCE to the 1st century CE. Most documents were produced between 150 BCE and 70 CE, with some texts potentially even older. A lot of the text that you see in the Bible would have been read and widely known and understood by Jesus himself. We're not talking about the New Testament so much. The New Testament is what he spoke. that was Christ's message. But what he read, what he would have gained knowledge from and insight would have been these older texts. A lot of these texts make up the Bible. And if you take and look and compare it to the Ethiopian Bible, which is the oldest Bible, untouched, unhindered by Rome's fucking shit, where Rome changed and constantly modified, and all the councils changed everything in the Bible. The Ethiopians didn't. They kept everything as scripture, 88 books. It's not been reduced down. If you want to take and see the accuracy of it, go look at the Dead Sea Scrolls. It verifies and validates everything. It's got accurate translations. This is what they said, the full story. So now we got access to this full story, unhindered by Rome. If you don't want to be affected by Rome and your Christianity, take and have the Ethiopian understanding of Christianity. This takes that westernized element away from it and gets back down to its roots. If you can do that and still be dissatisfied with it, well, A, you lack spiritual bearing. You know what I mean? And B, you're just kind of crazy. Never underestimated Jesus. Don't ever underestimate Jesus. He can do crazy things, man. That dude could probably make a stick turn into a snake and then use that snake to beat somebody upside the forehead. Give him a bruise so big it looks like a 5-hit. I'm fascinated by it all. I'm fascinated by the presence of these angels, these fallen angels, and these holy angels that can be around us in a different dimension, on a different plane where we can't really see it, but they're here and they exist on a different spectrum. It's pretty spooky and terrifying. I mean, to think that and you got to realize, like, these things are big. These giants descended from them. It's just their offspring. And I think these ethereal beings that created the giants, the Nephilim, were so massive. Just really not bound by necessarily space and time. You know, just they could be ginormously immense and like big winged creatures with wings spanning for miles, if not more than miles. Whatever direction you go, you never stop. You think. I don't know. I think of everything as being cyclical. And even space. Probably round or like a big spiral. Radiating outwards from a center. But with organized structure. So that if you go in a straight line long enough, you're always going to come back to your starting point. Not just on the earth, but once you get out of the earth, off the earth, you keep going straight, you're going to eventually end back up at this point. That's excellent. See, I like that. Was risen to heaven. But y'all don't think that you don't think that God and Jesus, you don't think that Jesus was God. You don't believe in the Trinity. As the Muslims not believe in the Trinity. It's an interesting thing. When you understand it, it makes sense. And I guess if you don't understand it, you think that, oh, how can a man be God? But it just shows you don't understand. God bless you indeed. And assalamu alaikum. Salam alaikum, man. Only God could go straight and not reach his tail. You might be right. You might be right. I don't know. It's very interesting. Very interesting thought right there. Makes me want to ponder over a pipe. How come I'm religious now? I was an ordained minister. My title has always been the Reverend Stanley Garziano. Probably since I was 25, 26 years old. Maybe 24 or something like that. I, I'm not religious at all either. I don't like religion. Religion is man teaching man about God. And I don't think that man can teach man about God too much. Now, we can theosophize. We can philosophize. We can talk about God and understand his glory and give praise and thanks to him for creation, for the beauty, for the divine. But I don't know that that's religion as much as spirituality. When you box it into confines and say my way or the highway, and you break down these rules, it can start being religious, especially when it starts being very exclusive. Because the whole point behind Jesus's ministry was to open the door of heaven to the Gentiles as well. You know? I've never hid that fact. Most people know that fact about me. Most people know that fact about me. I mean, if you look at my arm, you see a tattoo of a cross. And if you look at the other arm, you see a tattoo of the lion. You should know the representation of the lion and the cross, right? I didn't just put them on there yesterday. But something happened to me recently that I guess confirmed a lot of things, opened the door to a lot of questions, blew my mind. I had a very interesting spiritual experience, a divine revelation of sorts. Still don't really want to talk about it because it's crazy, and I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I've lost my fucking mind. I Either way, I feel good about it. So either way, I feel good about it. Yes, indeed. We're all given a choice, man. We choose the direction we want to go, and a lot of times the door is already open, and somebody just tells you, "Hey, you can get out of this prison. You can get out of this hell. You can escape this suffering, this cycle of sin, if you will. The door is there and it's wide open. You choose to think that you're trapped and you can't get out. You think in your mind that the door is not open, but you just walk through it whenever you want to. You're not trapped. You're not stuck nowhere. So I don't know. That's all very interesting stuff. Once I once I figure it all out, if I ever figure it all out, maybe I'll tell you guys. I don't know how it'll help anything, but depends on what we're searching. Neutrinos are flying everywhere. Look, right now, you just had about 3 of them just pass through your body, going like 1,000,000,000,000,000 an hour. Teeny tiny, pew, you got a hole in you. Or, or, we're not as solid as we think we are. We only have the appearance of being solid. But if you look at us under a microscope, these particles are always moving. And you think you're pushing your fingers together, but you're not really pushing your fingers together. Not really. Now there's force being exerted, but there's always a little space in between, no matter how hard you push. That's fascinating. That's fascinating. Man, if anybody has any 2010 quarters or 2011 quarters and 2012 quarters you'd like to send me, man, hook me up. And if you also have the Great Smoky Mountains National Park quarter from 2014, man, I'm looking for these son bitches everywhere. I've got probably about $100 in quarters around this son of a bitch. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And I can't find those. What's a man supposed to do? Nine. Life is beautiful. Voice of victory. Electrotron. Never stop begging. I will always beg. I will beg for mercy till the day that I die. Lord, have mercy on me. Forgive me, because I just don't know what I'm doing in this place and time. And I know I'm doing it wrong, but that's why I'm saying it's right. Don't put me to death for any crime. Son of a bitch. What it do? Stop beginning for money. Who is beginning for money? Do you think I've begun you for any money? Oh, because I asked for a couple of quarters. I need 9 quarters. $2.25. Oh. Look. I'll clarify it for you to make it even easier for you to understand. Check it out, man. Not them. I've got another. Right somewhere. Alright. I got another one somewhere around here. I don't know where it's at. Anyway, let me spell it out differently, me sauce. I know you're always sauced and you're drinking and stuff. So I've got tons of quarters. Don't think this is all, because take a look. I've got tons of quarters. I've got gold and silver everywhere in here. I'm not asking for money. What I'm basically saying is I'm looking for a couple of specific quarters for my personal quarter collection. I mean, I've got a lot of quarter collections, and I'm missing a bunch of quarters from, you know what I mean? But on this recent one right here, I'm missing 9 quarters. And if somebody wants to send me, if you happen to have a quarter that I need, I will gladly send you a quarter in return. I'm not asking for 25 cents from you. I'll trade you your 25 cents for my 25 cents. You're out nothing. And I have one of the, not nothing fancy, nothing expensive, nothing worth any money. It's worth 25 cents. Just a specific year from a book. I know you don't understand this because, well, it's just what's in your heart. Your brain works in different weird ways. But if you think that's me begging for money, I think that's you looking like a retard. You have the opinion, that right to have whatever opinion you have, and I have mine too. So cheers. It's always that, buddy. He is a very rude person. He always gets timed out and banned by somebody. Just he's drunk though. Look, his name is Me Sauced. You know what sauced is? That's when somebody's drunk too much and they're not in their right mind. Just forgive him. Just forgive him. He'll be okay. God forgives him. So if God is going to forgive him, why the hell should we forgive that son of a bitch? Don't get me wrong. If y'all want to send me some money, hit them super chats. You know what I'm saying? I bet you that'll really piss me sauced off if y'all gave me a couple of donos right now. Yeah, man. I bet you that would really fucking irk him. Don't get me wrong, I ain't opposed to taking accepting help. If you want to help me in my struggling ways, that's fine, do that too. That'll require more than 25 cents though. I owe over $20,000 for my truck. I owe over $20,000 in child support. I owe a lot. I haven't asked you for nothing. I get a quarter. You obviously don't have much of an IQ. Misas, people with high IQs don't go around telling everybody what their IQ is. There's always that. Somebody should. You're not worth my time. I don't really care about you. You've showed me who you were a long time ago. I don't care. It doesn't offend me. I still pray for you. When I pray, I hardly ever pray for myself. Lord, help me with this. Lord, help me with that. No. But I do pray for other people. Lord, open their eyes. Show them your way. Teach them compassion and mercy. Grace. Because grace abundeth in thee. Grace abideth in thee. Eventually, maybe, me sauce, you son of a bitch. Emotional intelligence of a kindergartner. You're a fucking Morgon. What are you talking about? I was reading in the Bible. I read a couple of things from the Bible. I wasn't trying to teach the Bible to you or convince you of any ways. I was literally showing you some interesting things that I have found in the first couple of sentences in the book of Genesis. I wasn't making anything religious or nothing weird. I didn't care. It didn't matter to me. I was just pointing out something that was weird. How there could be days before the sun. And simple things like that. But listen, this has nothing to do with anything. I don't know what you're trying to say. But if you have such a high intelligence and your IQ is so high, why don't you type into the chat what you really mean? And then that way, not only me, but anybody else in chat can tell what you're talking about. Because if I did a poll right now and we ask everybody in chat, what are you tripping on? Everybody would have not a fucking clue of what the fuck you're going on about. Would I have been the one to do that? Is that my fault? Or is it your fault for being such a, to use your word, Morgon? Go spend time with your grandkids. Holy shit, his grandkids don't like him. Nobody likes him. Because he's a real son of a bitch. He's a fake one, actually. He's a fake son of a bitch. You know how you got wolves that wear sheep clothing? You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. Wolves wear sheep clothing, and they have to walk through a ton of sheep shit. But sheep wear wolves' clothing, and they just get there and get to fucking mingle around with other bad people and show them a better way. Never once having to walk in wolf shit. Got the sense to walk around that shit, fool. Captain Morgon. You want me to do a poll? Nobody ever likes my polls. But while we're taking and sampling on this little thingy right here, we're going to take it up. We're going to do a poll. Wow, look, there's all these goals. I can't do it. I can't make a poll now. I ain't never seen this before. Goal amount. Oh shit. I will take off my clothes. And you know I will. Oh. And I also and jiggle my belly. There. How I'll celebrate. All right. There's a timer, 30 minutes. I will take off my clothes and jiggle my belly. There we go. Oh, come on. There's nothing of monetary value in there. All right. Hmm. There. Start goal. Why is he? Because he is a pedophile. This he likes to play with younger men. He's looking for somebody younger than me, but everybody's too busy playing Roblox. That son of a bitch. Slotty, listen. How can I forget you? You're the person that comes in here always talking about your IQ. At the same time, you can't spell worth a damn. You barely know English. You seem like a moron to me. Yeah, I remember you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, it's the reflection of the branches. Cool. How's the horse and the dogs doing, Brooklyn? I should say the horses and the dogs. What? Brown chicken, brown chicken, brown cow. There's a white cow that lives down the road. I was playing with it the other day. I call it Holy Mooly. We're almost to our goal. We got a super chat, guys. D, you rock. At least somebody cares. Good Lord. Shall we? We shall. You just want to see me take off my shirt and jiggle my belly. I don't want nobody to see me take off my shirt and jiggle my belly. But that's what I'll do. It's a big belly. It's a belly full of jelly. I wonder if I sit over here, if the sun will be as there. Oh God, it's even worse. Son of a bitch. Well, I guess nobody else wants to see me jiggle my belly. And can you blame them? I can't blame them at all. Pam rolling. Pam, you son of a bitch. It's slowly killing me. It sounds to me and feels like it's killing me. Killing me. Oh, what is it? Killing me swiftly with his song. Killing me swiftly. Moderators, are you for real? Me sauced. Once again, complete sentences. Have the moderators done something to leave you in bewilderment? You're confused. Ask for clarity. Can y'all clarify this, moderators? You can quit. There is help available to quit. Listen, we can quit this kind. Just like that. And we'll switch it over to this kind. This I find to be a little smoother. And I'm not really sucking it down my throat hole as much. This would just kind of make it more of a flavor experience. There you go. Now it won't go. Speak for yourself. These titties, these are totally fake. There's some women I know would pay for these motherfuckers. I've been eating too much sugar. Son of a bitch. There is something wrong with him and you don't see it. There's something wrong with me. Can you sit there and articulate what is wrong with me, sauced? I won't say 5 words or less. You can use as many words as you want. You can make as long as a paragraph as you want to. Please use complete sentences so we can have a full understanding of what you're going on about. There's something wrong with me, but he's the one that keeps coming back. He's addicted to this train wreck, son. He got to know what happens next. What happens next? It's like a big freight train going down the fucking tracks at 57 million miles an hour. And there's rocks and there's fucking big old chunks of steel and pieces of pipe and there's cars up on the tracks. And here it goes. And somehow it managed to always land back on the tracks. And he knows that one of these days is gonna fucking, it's gonna be a catastrophe. And he's looking, he's waiting for it to just really just crumble up. Me too, bro. It's gotta happen soon. Stay tuned for more. I don't think we've ever spoke. I can't speak the language. I don't understand. When you use English, I don't understand what you're saying. I think you're fucking the translation up. I can't figure it out. But I can help you out. This is how you pronounce the words that you're trying to say. You say, Slothy. I love you, brother. I hope you're doing well. It always warms my heart to see you gracing the YouTubes with your presence. I hope you have a great day, and I wish you tons of prosperity and wealth, man. Let me donate to you $1 super chat so that I can see that belly jiggle. And then be happy with yourself. You'll feel better about yourself. Life will be good for you. Life will be good for me, not because I got $1, but because I've got through to you. And then we all win. You become a better person. I get $1. It all pans out. What is it? Is it my jeans that you don't like? You don't like my jeans? Is it my back that's all fucking bunched over and I can't sit up straight? What is it? What about me that you don't like? Tell me. How shall not judge? Oh, how shall Howie Mandel judges everybody, and he's got his own reckoning to face for that. Why did they call him How? I don't understand. You're not British. I know that you're not. I'm trying to explain this to you. I think that your translation is coming out wrong because you come across like a retarded, rude asshole. And I don't think that's what you're trying to do. That's why I haven't timed you out. That's why I haven't just banned you. I feel like there's something lost in the translation. That, or maybe you just wake up on the wrong side of the bed every single day. If that's the case, I can change that for you. I've got a great idea. Start sleeping on the fucking couch. You'll have a better life, and you can contribute more to society in ways that enrich people's lives and promote joy. Don't you want to be known as a spark joy? I want to be known. I love it when people send me emails saying, Melty, you make me so happy sometimes. The things you say make me laugh. You have brought me from a dark place. So like, man, that sparks joy in my life. When people tell me that I can spark joy in their life. That's cool. Now, I'm not here talking about me sauced. I'm not blaspheming. I'm talking trash about them. I'm not chastising. I'm playing with my coins, my quarters. An insignificant, highly invaluable coin collection. Just something to do for ADHD, to occupy my mind, and keep me from from ruminating on bad shit, and trying to in a positive way, rebuild my life and focus my energies, right? But you'd have a problem with that. That offends you so great. A man sitting on his porch, enjoying a nice little blend of pipe tobacco, enjoying the first rays of the sun, listening to the birds, playing with his coins. I got coins from all around the world, man. from Finland, from Sweden, from the Netherlands, from France, all over Europe, Africa, China, Japan. I got coins from all over the place. I don't know if I have any Australian coins. I need some coins from down under. But I got coins from everywhere. I got coins from Brazil and Ecuador, Nicaragua, Cuba. I got a Cuban coin, cuz. Am I ever sober? Do you think I'm drunk right now? Your name is Me Sauce, and what are you saying? I'm sober? I'm drunk? Do I look like I'm high? Have I used any substance today in front of you? What psychoactive substance has been consumed? I mean, unless you're talking about tobacco. What? And I don't think tobacco is known to be psychoactive, but it might. But you think I'm high? Off of what? Pray tell. He is high like Empire. What? Oh, how high is Empire? I don't know who Empire is. You're crazy, man. You're absolutely mad. He's higher than your IQ. Everybody is. That you can't. Now, come on, everybody. It doesn't matter. The most sober person is higher than that son of a bitch's IQ. I'm always high. Off of what? Off of what? I got ADHD like a son of a bitch. I got fucking goddamn high manic periods that are unfucking like anything you've ever known. And I get fucking goddamn lows that are high. I'm natural producer. Crazy shit. Oh, sorry, I apologize. Look at the wind is your dog's IQ is higher. Your dog's nutsack is higher. Wow. Brrr. These sauce is so crazy. He bites and he licks windows. So does Me Sauce. He's a window licker. Where the hell did the chimes come from? We don't even have no windmills around here. Windmills. Wind chimes. It should have been blowing, dinging when the wind was blowing hard. There's just weird angelic chimes coming out of freaking nowhere. What in the hell? I want subscribers. I haven't asked anybody today to subscribe, but if you're watching and you've not come around here before, please subscribe. We have a lot of fun here. We do a lot of cool things, fishing, fighting. The other one, you have to come to my OnlyFans, but we have fun regardless. Stop by and check us out sometimes. You might laugh. You might get a laugh, man. I like making people laugh, except Me Sauce. I like making that son of a bitch get really, really mad. But he's a son of a bitch. He was on the short bus. Well, I used to go and ride the short bus sometimes, but that's because I wanted to pick on the retards. Did you ever do that? Melty, you son of a bitch. You goddamn wind's messing my hair all up. Listen here, wind. I said stop it. Stop it now. bitch, man. This could put a blister on your sister. Georgia Pines. The Georgia Pine. A good soft wood. Me sauce, man, you son of a bitch. I figured for sure you wanted to see me jiggle my belly. All right. Back to Coinmobile. Back to the Coinmobile. Swedish fecker. Fucking Swedes, man. You know what that Swede and my nutsack have in common? They both got a lot of wrinkles. Real talk, yo. Ooh, ooh, busted, busted. What hat should I wear, guys? I hope my other one's in the truck. I don't know where my hat's at. It's probably in the seat of my truck. Should I wear the black one? What do y'all think? Howdy, pilgrims. We're going to take you on a western adventure today. Or should I wear this one? Hi, cabron. Today we siesta. What do y'all think? They both got style. Look at it. Hey, cabron. This makes me feel like I'm like a very rich Cuban landowner or something. Ay, papi. Muñeño. You son of a bitch. This'll bring out the bandit in anyone. Man, I tell you what. Now that's got a certain style, man. They used to call me Two Hat McGillicuddy back in the day. Yes, indeed. That wasn't because I wore two hats. No. They called me that for a different reason. But I did wear two hats, you son of a bitches. So maybe it was. All right. Back on the freaking hunt. I think I left my glasses outside. You son of a bitch. I'm gonna need the glasses, guys. Earthquake. Not in that house. They're right here. They're right here. All right. I've got a bunch of Swedish coins. I bet you I got more sense than he does. All right. Check this out. The Bahamas. The Bahamas. Now, I don't know if you know where the Bahamas are, but them places are pretty cool. Ah, that's what I feel like when I'm taking and looking at all these coins. I got coins from Bahamas and Cuba and everywhere. I don't know if I've got one from Montego, but I'm looking. Oh my goodness, have I got one from Montego? I know where we're gonna go. We're going down to Kokomo. Ecuador. Ecuador? Ecuador, man. This is from Ecuador. That's so freaking cool. Another doucheland coin. Another turkey coin. Another Doucheland coin. This is a Deutschmark. Pig. Helvetica. Me sauce has never seen a coin that looked like that before. $1973. Misas was 43 years old. He was the age I am now. He's gained so much wisdom in all these years. Oh. It's not looking hopeful, guys. You don't block me, Sus. He doesn't mean nothing bad. He really loves me. Or he wouldn't be here. He's commenting. He's liked. He's subscribed already. He loves it. He's just trying to be a man of controversy. We still love him. Listen, you're better off being a man that lets your light shine. Let it shine and let it shine down on me, brother. Ooh, a Markham. Markham. Got another Markham. Markham. Ecuador. Man, I can go down to Ecuador and probably buy a loaf of bread, son. Oh shit, another one of these Jewish coins. What we got here? What's the para Napa para coin? Our Napa para. It's like COP. Oh, Yugoslavia. Holy cow. Yugoslavia, man. Look at this little coin from Yugoslavia. Crazy. 1 penny. Wow. That's a big 1 penny. I guess it's the same size 1 penny as the other ones. Another Ecuador. Ecuador. Another German coin. Do they? No, they use euros now. They don't use these anymore, huh? The Philippines. I think that's these right here. The Philippines. That's like Finland. Finland. I think that's a Finnish coin from Finland. Here's another one from Finland. Here's another Mexican coin. Man, I got so many pesos. Another Ecuador coin, another Ecuador coin. Ecuadorian nickels. If you had like a worker from Ecuador and he was doing some work for you and you paid him with this currency, do you think he'd get pissed off? I don't know what it says, but I'll look closer. Oh, that's the Yugoslavia. Pineapple. Germany. Solen das Walda. Should have a stack of German coins. Today, I think I'll have a book coming in that I can put all my world coins in and make them look fancy. Here's a fancy one from Hong Kong. You want to see it close up? Oh ho! 1958, Hong Kong. This was back when we still practiced karate. Karate. Let's take a look, man. Let's lift it up a little bit. We're gonna lift it up on high. Right to the right. So Hong Kong has changed. Wasn't it part of China at this point? I can't remember. That's pretty cool, man. Hong Kong Fooey, #1 China guy. That's pretty cool. Queen Elizabeth II. Wow. Oh, so England. Was it England? England owned Hong Kong? I didn't know that. It's crazy, man. Isn't that cool? This got some Asian shit on it. Oh, it's a euro. A 2-cent euro. I thought I had a stack of euros somewhere. I got a 5-cent, but I thought I had some small ones. Maybe they're in here. I don't know. Denmark. That's a pretty cool coin. I think that's Philippines. That's Philippines. Philippines got that cool coin. It's got a gear and a pyramid. $25 more. One piece. One peso. So is the peso is the equivalent of $1? And this is 25 cents of that dollar? Cool. Oh, here's a cool Jamaican coin. King George VI. Farthing, Jamaica. $19.50. Man, people been making coins for a long damn time. You know that? $19.50. Fascinating. Where'd I put the Jamaican coins at? You son of a rascal. Son of a rascal. That might be the oldest Jamaican coin I've got. Five pence. Who used the 5 pence? I don't know who did. Too much shade. So I need more light. Well, we get more light if we just get the damn Canada. I've finally completed my my collection, man. I got the penny in the other room. I've got a penny, a nickel, a quarter, and a dime. $5 cents, 25 cents, 10 cents. That completes the coins of Canada. Wow. I would never trade these for the world. What we got here, man? All Belgium. Belgium's kind of gangster. The Bahamas. Guatemala. I mean, this looks like, well, like, this is what I would expect coins to look like on a treasure chest on a ship or something like that. That coin just looks like treasure. Like Guatemala. What's it got a picture of on it? $18.21. There's 2 swords crossed and 2 muskets crossed. And it looks like there's a big old, looks like a Cuban rooster. Republic of Guatemala, 1996. That's fascinating. Oh, it's really cool. Fascinating old coin. The Lear. The Haitian was cool. I really like the Haitian coin. Another one that just very well could be treasured, you know. It's got this beautiful palm tree on the back of it that I think is a very elegant design. If you like the design, you should flick that thumbs up button and show me that you like it. Because look at this. Who else is showing you cool coins from Haiti? I haven't seen one. I'd be watching that channel right now. I guarantee it. Bahamas and Haiti and Guatemala. Fascinating. What is this? Nicaragua? No, Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic. Look at that. Guatemala, Bahamas, Dominican Republic, Haiti. I feel like a world traveler. Like, wow, man, these represent all the places that I've been. Or I want to go slash. Ooh, big old Peter. 5 of them. It's from 1957. Let's look up real close, see what we can see. Any details? Oh, shit. Ah, Spain. It's a Spana. I don't know. I don't remember where I put the Espana coin. Espana. But it's pretty cool. Regardless, without regards. A 1 euro cent. I never remember where I put it in some bitches. I'm trying to separate them so that when the book comes in, I can put them in it. And then I get so fucking confused. Because I know I just had it. How should you separate them? Pitas. What's the difference between a pita and a cent? I think they're both Spain. Another euro cent. My Turkish coin that I used to remind me that TK used to be a good person. And then Bingo changed him. Man, I love coins with ships on 'em. That's my favorite coins. And look how shiny that one is. This is definitely going in the ship coin collection. Beautiful. 1974. Just damn good shape. Damn good shape. Put these with the dirty old Canadian coin collection. I don't even know where I'll put it at. Here, I see. Motherfuckers. There's another. Where's the silver ones at? Cayman Islands. That's pretty cool, man. I Canada and I lost it. Canada, come back. You can blame it on. A frick shoot stack. It's a frick shoot stack. You know what a frick shoot stack is, man. Son of a gun. It's crazy how they all just disappeared, man. I had it. I was looking at it. I showed y'all the fancy Canadian collection I felt so proud to have completed. And instead of setting it down with the rest of my Canadian coins, I did some ass clown shit. And the old eyeballs ain't what they used to be. Now I'm just stuck wondering which coin is what, when, where, and how. What is this? Is this them? I don't know. This is them. No, this is the Ruski coins. This is the coins from the Communist Party. Democrats want to buy those coins. A lot. Well, I'm about to give up on the damn Canadians. I think it's this right here. Nope, that's Spain. I've looked at them all, man. I've got rupees and everything stacked up. Unless I put it in the wrong stack somewhere, man. Which I could have done. And then covered it. But I thought it was just recently. Helvetica. Oh, here it is. Gross. 3 pence, man. The 3 pence coin is pretty damn cool. Y'all ever really checked out a... You're hearting my video? What up, Starry Moonlight? Hi. You're number 2. You can almost be number 1. Are you still going for the goal? You've got some strong goals in life, and you're going to accomplish them. I have faith in you. You can do it. I got 1 penny, new pennies. $19.94. That's not that far. Hello. You rock. You're the best in the world. Starry Moonlight. You have made my morning. Boy, is it Israeli? It's got the crescent moon and the star. I don't know, man. It's pretty cool. It totally looks like some kind of Middle Eastern coin, I think. If you don't want to see it close up, I could put it on the camera, but I don't think you'll really want to see it. So. Yugoslavia. The Bahamas. Commonwealth of the Bahamas. You want to see Charlie number 1 and number 2? Or Charlie number 2 and number 3, I mean to say. Charlie number 2, come out and play. Do you want to look at him under the scope? Let's do it. Check it out. Here. So here's Charlie number 2. He's a little spotted gecko that dried up, dehydrated. He's very fascinating. You can see his all full detail. We can lift up his skirt. Look at that. They called that son of a gun Dongus Congus. Nice feet. Good 6-pack on it, son of a bitch. Shit, that might be a 15-pack. Dried out. Dehydrated. This is a little overkill. Probably so. Probably so. But I wanted you to see his spots. You really can't see his spots if you don't look at it up close. But if you look at it up close, you can see the spots, the speckles. And so it's not really that overkill. It becomes more fascinating. And look at his head. Look at his son of a gun. He just wants to be your friend. Tell your friend I said hello. And vote for this thing as the president. It's got a beautiful pattern. Strike a pose. Da 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 dun 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 da da dun 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 dun. Take a pose. Vogue. He's dabbing. Oh, look at that. He's dabbing. Look at him. Get it, son. Get it, son. 3 hours? No way. No way. All right, now check this guy out. Look, we're gonna go look under the camera and check it out. So here's the frog legs. Look. You see the little froggy feet? Now check this out. Here's a froggy mouth, froggy head. This is a real mummified frog. This came from an ancient tube in Egypt. They had a little frog-shaped casket. It must have took a lot of time. But look at this guy now. You can powder it up, you can crush it up, and you can snort it as frog dust. Gives you crazy powers. You can jump so high. And you also got a phenomenal tongue. Kind of looks like they were related to birds and snakes. Caw-caw! Fascinating. Fascinating. These things are so cool, man. Look at this mummy frog. Here's checking you out, kid. Here's checking you out. Yes. He was sitting at the bar having a drink. You know what to say? I think I'll just die. All the alcohol dehydrated him. Good morning, Clarice. If he could say anything to you, you know what he would say? And this is why frogs need water. Water. You son of a bitch. Man, look at his backpack. Oh, he's got like a 12-pack on his spinal column. Yeah, I bought this thing for $75 from this old Brazilian shaman. They told me if I lick it, I get high. You know what I mean? So every time I lick this thing, I get a little higher, and the frog comes to life a little bit. And if you take enough of a dose, the frog comes fully to life. It really fucking trips you out, man. He just wants to be friends. You can totally see that this thing could have evolved from a whale. This looks like something that you either see on like a scary version of Jim Henson, or just after taking a good joint. Chocolate. No, it's just frog. It's just frogs and salamanders. There's a full bottle of chocolate. But this is not it. Should I make some chocolate milk? I might have put it up already. I don't usually put things up, but when I do, I feel really proud of myself. I gotta do dishes today. I gotta remind myself, do dishes, you son of a bitch. All right, let's go take a look at something. I'm gonna come in here, and I'm gonna make something fancy, okay? And y'all can be like, oh, well, look how fancy it is, man. All right, let's take a look. Going in here. Flip this thing around. There we go. Now you see the counter. Put this in here like this. All right, now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get out. I gotta get out this thing. Get out the Super Blendum 3000. Super Blendum 3000. All right, now what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this. We're gonna take this. Noise and stuff. Things are scary. Things are happening. Huh. All right, there's that. Now we're gonna take this right here. And watch this, guys. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make something like the world has never seen before. Let's take a look. But first I need to do something. Something. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're going to take a little bit of this and we're going to mix it with a little bit of that. But watch what we do here. Watch what we do. We'll get ourselves going. We'll start off with a little do a little milk. Oh, snap. Then we'll take a little yogurt out. I call it my yogis. My yogs. All right, come on. All right, we'll take a few scoops of the yolks, man. Whoa. One more scoop of the yolks. All right. All right, now what we're gonna do. Take the milk up. Grab the chocolate. And give ourselves a little blast. Might have to take it. I was worried about this, but it's okay. All right. Now we're just going to take this. Pour that in there. We'll do a little more, just because. Chocolate, man. Right now, we'll take this little guy. We'll put this on here like this, and now we'll take this and put this on here like this. You think it's done now, but it's not. I'm going to show y'all something. Y'all probably thinking, oh, Melty, why didn't you put more in there? Well, let me show you guys, you son of a bitch. Now we're going to take a little bit of this right here. And we're just going to sprinkle it in here like that. Now what we're going to do, it's a little more. Boom, son. We'll take one of my fancy sticks. We'll give a little fancy stir. And now I have a fancy chocolate milk yogi granola drink. Delicious. Here's to you, kid. Chocolate yogurt granola milk. Little pigs let me in. Not by the hair. All right. Mm, mm, mm. When I drink, I like to eat too. Oh, this is so yummy. If I would have put a banana in here, oh my god. Mm. Amazing. Amazing. I just want to lick the inside of the bowl. It's so good, I want to lick the outside of the bowl. You might have to. Mm. Oh man, it was delicious. Boy, that's the first time I've ever done that. And let me tell you what. Melting approved. Mmm. You ever squirt some chocolate in your mouth and just pour a little chocolate milk into your mouth and make the chocolate milk inside your mouth? If you haven't, you don't know what you're missing out on. You mean I could have been doing this for 40 years? Oh, son of a gun. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that needed was a little bit of protein. That'd be a good breakfast, man. A good little breakfast. Little boiled egg. I think I'm gonna start peeling eggs, man. What do y'all think? Do y'all think y'all want to see me start peeling eggs? Y'all think I can do it? Y'all ever watch those egg peeling videos? When they peel the fresh egg? The raw egg? Yeah, that right there. That is a perfectly cooked egg made by the egg boss. By the egg boss. These eggs are divine, son. Divine. Look at that right there. Bam! Now this egg has been peppered. Now it needs a little bit of salt with surgical precision. Oh, perfect. Perfection. Now, we put the whole thing in our mouth. You ready? Mm-hmm. Mm. Really good. Mm. That, my friends, is how you eat a hard-boiled egg. Wow. 11:03. I get conflicting times. One clock says 9, the other clock says 8, another clock says 7. One says 6. you know. And I'm like, look, 6'7". Whenever I was like, Melty, you son of a bitch. And I'm like, calm down, you dirty bastard. I gotta tell everybody, remind them, it's gonna be okay. It's going to be okay. Ah, every square inch of the table is covered with coins. Covered with coins. No bueno, Melty, no bueno. They need, as soon as they finish the fucking ceiling, I can put everything back in the box like it belongs. What the hell? What in the hell? What in the hell, bro? Like, what does it mean? A jelly. I got a call from my friend Dave, who lived up in Greeley. He said, hey, guess what I found? I'll give them to you freely. I said, what did you find if you had any money? He said, I found me a lot of weed, was a lot of time. I said, oh, holy moly, you just showed me that it was mine. And I'd be happy to take it, my friend. That would surely be kind. All these dealings, these dealing things. They put the damn siding, what you call it? They fixed the roof. And they fixed the gutter. But a toothless bitch will never make me shudder. Oh, my Brian sticker fell off my hat. What in the hell is all this? How does all this stuff get on my seat? I don't understand. It wasn't there before. Oh, got a pee-pee. I was going to show y'all something out here. I forgot what I was going to show you. But my hat is in the truck. And I also have other things in here as well. Things that could hold the phone. Maybe. Hold the phone. It's not hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I've got coins from India. And I've got coins from China too. The only coins I do not have is coins from freaking you. Oh, I can hear it going in my intestines. I was thinking about going for a walk today. Tokyo hotel fan. Are you a big fan of hotels from Tokyo? Very interesting. My stomach's making all kind of noises. Science. Fleet Farm. You ever go to Fleet Farm? More benefits. Wow. I believe I get a new torque converter in this truck. It's acting kind of funny. It's just a walk in the dark. Bing, bong, bong, bing, bong. All right, guys and girls. Thank y'all for joining me. I think I'll go for a walk. I think I'll go for a walk outside. The summer sun's calling my name. I feel it. That's a good song. I think I'll listen to it. Score. Well, thank y'all very much for being here. I'm sure Star Moonlight will become number one moderator again very soon. If not today, soon. She's number two, I believe. She's close. She is close. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day.